Hello everyone and welcome to Plants vs Zombies. Now I used to play this game a lot when it first came out. Played it on the iPhone, the iPad and on the computer. And I recently seen a fun challenge which is to try and play through the game without using any sunflower plants or anything that produces sun. So I thought, why not give that a bash? Several years ago I started doing this as an LP and then just never got around to actually finishing it. So I thought, why not try it on a harder difficulty? So I'm quite excited for it because I found this to be a really fun game, and I remember watching Nintendo Capri Sun play it and thinking, oh, that looks like a fun game, but I would play it completely different than he would. So obviously I bought the game, started playing it, and I was hooked. So much fun. It's one of those games that's not super intense for the most part, and then suddenly all of a sudden it is very intense, and I think that's good fun in a game. Something that is nice and chill and then out of nowhere hits you hard. So for these first few levels it's going to be pretty simple. We're just going to be putting down these pea shooters, but as the game progresses, particularly once we get past the halfway point, things are really going to ramp up. The difficulty was twofold. One, obviously can't plant as many plants as I usually would because I'm not producing as much sun, so that sucks. But there is one zombie in the future that I'm not looking forward to. Oh, okay, there's the sun. Okay, I see you, sunflower. I see you there. Nothing against you, but I ain't going to be using you, sunflower. There we go. Oh cool, it's stopped. I've planted a plant and it's giving me the input. Now hopefully the zombies keep coming, because I actually don't know. I don't know if it's possible to beat this game without using sunflowers. Hopefully I don't have to plant the sunflower to trigger the zombies. Hopefully it's just a time limit, because that would suck if I had to plant that straight away. Oh yep, planting at least 3 sunflowers, Well, we'll wait and see what happens when the zombies come, won't we? Ah good, there they come. I was concerned there that this wasn't possible, just getting past level 1, 2 there. Thought maybe tutorial wise it was going to force me to plant one. That would have just had to be the case though, but I'm pretty happy so far. No complaints. Luckily on the daytime levels, let's talk strategy. On the daytime levels, obviously we get sun dropping from the sky, so that's sweet. On the nighttime levels, we're going to start with our 50 sun, and that's going to be it. We're not going to get anything else. So that really reduces what we can plant, because we're maybe going to be able to plant 1 or 2 things. That's all we are possibly going to be able to plant, because we're not going to get more sun. But it's not so much the nighttime levels I'm worried about. It's those fog levels, because that's when they introduce those darn tootin' annoying balloon zombies. And on nighttime levels with balloon zombies, I'm not going to be able to plant the blower or the cactus plant thing that takes them out. I'm just going to have to accept that they're just going to fly over and I'm going to die. Well, I'm not going to die, I'm going to set the lawnmower off and that's going to kill it. The issue being, if I get 2 of those zombies on the same row, then we are screwed. There's nothing we can do about that. So that's way in the future. We're talking 10 episodes, 12 episodes, 13 episodes in the future. But that's going to be the run killer. I'm kind of hoping that just RNG wise it can be done. That you're not always going to get 2 zombies in the same row, though you might several times. So I can see in the future having episodes that really struggle going over and over the same level and then just getting lucky one time. And that's life, I suppose, so we'll deal with that when it happens. We just got ourselves some cherry bombs! Not a plant I use often. I think if you're using cherry bombs, 1 or 2 things: either it's an uh-oh moment, or you've just got so much sun traditionally that you can just get away with using them at the end of a round or something, because might as well. So we're going to have the same strategy for these first few levels, which is just getting those pea shooters at the back, waiting for zombies to show up. Just going to go ahead and plant that. Now we've got plenty of time. Like a standard zombie I think takes 10 hits. So I'm going to try and relearn the game because I haven't played this in years. That might be a mistake. I would usually wait for the first zombie, but I was hoping to try and get enough sun. I'm sure if we can plant this by the halfway point, I'll easily kill him. So he's walking on the first of the, like, on that line. That's where he was walking when he started to take hits. Popped off by the time I hit the second. Looks like he'll die by the time he hits roughly the third area. Yeah. So it takes us a breadth of 3 to kill one of these with a standard pea shooter. Put that knowledge in the bank. I like the design of these zombies. I don't know what I always liked about them. I think it was the tie. I think they were wearing a little kind of suit. Cute little guys. And we've got our little bell sprouts out, kicking butt. Now these first lawn levels are really just, like, the first 1 to 5 particularly, but even the ones after that are just tutorial levels. And then we're going to have to start picking our plants. We will in the future get snow peas. Now we're, in a traditional run, I'll be using a lot of repeaters. They're the ones that shoot double speed. But I don't know if we're going to be able to afford those as much as I would like. Now the fun thing, okay, I see you, but I'm ignoring you. Now a single pea shooter can take out a conehead zombie, I'm sure. So I'm going to let him come all the way in just to make sure. Because this guy's been shooting on him since the very beginning. I'm confident he's going to take him out. As you can see, he's starting on to the third. By the time he reaches the end, the pea shooter will take him out. The only issue would be a conehead with another zombie, because that other zombie is either going to absorb the hits or the conehead's going to absorb them and we're not going to be able to kill it. Bucket heads are going to be a problem. Now usually you'd be able to get enough firepower to take them out, but I don't think that's going to be the case. We can take out these bucket heads, or the cone heads, no problem, but the bucket heads might be a problem. I'm thinking, we'll see how far along this bucket head gets. Oh sorry, this cone head. Oh, he doesn't get very far. He's not going to make it halfway. Which is making me maybe think that 3 pea shooters is enough to take out a bucket head on its own. So we'll test that in the future. And we're getting to the end of 1-3 here and there's been no problem, so... Not that I think there would be problems. But going back to picking plants, you decide what we're going to play with. I'm thinking snow peas might be pretty handy, because they cost 25 less sun than the repeaters, but they slow a zombie down, and I'm sure it's the half speed. Issue with that, of course... let's get the cherry bomb. Hiya! Issue with that being... no, this is a handy guy, Walnut. But the issue with the snow pea is if several zombies come in the same row, then they will all get slowed down eventually as they start to overtake each other, but then some of them will start to thaw out. So we're gonna test what the snow peas are like. Now we're talking. Now we've got the 5 lanes. We've got our pea shooter. We've got our walnuts. We're ready to go. I'm really looking forward to using potato mines. They're 25 sun, so they're super cheap, but they take time before they pop out the ground so you're ready to use them. I'm okay with that. My traditional strategy for playing Plants vs Zombies is to take the potato mine and put it right at the back for the first zombie, giving them loads of time to walk across the entirety of the screen, because that will give me more time to get sun. So I'd use that in traditional Plants vs Zombies, so I think that's going to be even better when we're playing on a sunless run. It's got to be, right? Because if we're starting off with very little sun, the more time we can spend just generating sun, the better. We're doing okay here. Luckily, the peas 100 is not too bad. We can reach that, but I can certainly see the difficulty ramping up now that we've got extra couple lanes here. It's making a big difference. Early game, not so much, but now we're starting to see the low sun, because now we've got a zombie on the field. We're halfway to the pea shooter, and there's nothing we can do except wait for the sun. I don't know how the sun spawns. It must just be picked between a random time, because that sun seemed to come quicker than the previous one. Oh, now this isn't good. A cone head coming out on a row that's got nothing on it, and I've only got 25 sun here. This is, I think, a bit unfortunate RNG. So I think we've got our walnut there. And we're really far away from... I'm going to plant the walnut. I feel like I have to. Just to give us time to generate the sun. If it wasn't a cone head, I would have just went with the pea shooter. And we would have killed it in time. But these cone heads take twice as long, so... We're going to have to let that boy munch on the walnut. Look at his cute little walnut face. Alright, now we can start doing some damage. And with a single pea on every line, I think for these first 4 levels would be enough. In the coming up levels, I think we're definitely going to want to have 2. And then levels after that, we're going to want to have 3, ideally. But once we get those snow peas, we'll start feeling out. Are we going to just have... Are we going to aim for a row of snow peas? Because that's what we're going to need that at least, I think. And then have an additional pea on there as well. Now this guy should have taken enough damage that it will die before he gets there. So we're going to plant this guy down here. Please die. Please die. Uh-oh. Oof, that was close. Oh, it was close, my friends. So these cone heads are a bit more of a threat. When they come in a row that's got nothing on it. That means walnuts are something we're going to leave in the arsenal, I think, for at least a little while. We've also got the tall nuts and the pumpkins, like the jack-o'-lanterns, to use in the future. So we've got other defences that we could possibly use, but for 50 sun, that's not a lot. That's 2 clicks of the sun that drops from the sky, and I think saving up for the tall nut, I think, is 125. So that might be worth it on levels with dolphins. We'll see those bad guys later on. Now we're hitting this huge wave, and I've managed to get 2 rows with 2. Had to spend 50 sun to get the walnut, which wasn't ideal. RNG in a different situation would change that. Now looking at this, it's not too bad. We've got a couple cone heads with another guy next to them, but we can deal with that. I'm thinking of waiting for the cherry bomb and just seeing what's happening, feeling it out. I don't feel like we need... Alright, yeah, let's blow these guys up. Wait for the last boy. That's not bad. So that's the first 4 levels done. Now we're getting into 1-5, which is not a standard level, so we don't have to worry about the sun. All the 5s and all the 10 levels are going to be pretty good. I don't see us having... Hello. Crazy Dave. I don't see us having much problem on most of the 1-4s until balloon zombies, but those could be famous last words. Walnut Bowling. I've got to congratulate, what's her name, Laura Shinohara, I think, who made the music for this game, because that is so good, so good. She has a YouTube channel that you should definitely check out, where she's played all of them, like all of the Plants vs Zombies songs as their original arrangement on piano, so before all the effects were added, and they all sound so good. She's also got other covers of other songs that are good as well. She's a good singer too. But there's not a lot to say about these walnut bowling levels. Not too difficult. 2 types of walnuts. Got the exploding ones. There's one. It took a long time to get one. I don't know if you can... If you kill them faster, do they generate faster? I don't know. Let's get this guy out here, and we'll test the theory of if we get rid of them quicker, do they spawn quicker? I wonder. Because these levels are just practically auto-scrollers, there's not a lot you can do about them. Just take as many walnuts as it takes to take them out. They generate the walnuts pretty quick, so nothing to really be concerned of here. Just got to keep an eye on them, wait for the final wave. And even when the final waves come, now for most Plants vs Zombies run, I wouldn't say you're going to use a lawnmower ever. But on a sunless run, I think we're going to spend a lot of time on our final waves using those lawnmowers up. I can honestly see us using all of them like several times. And I think that's going to be okay. We're just going to have to accept that fact that we're not going to have a lot of sun. So when we get those final waves, they're going to start eating through, and there's nothing we can do about it. We can try using some temporary solutions for permanent problems. Some TSPPs, as a Nintendo Capri Sun would say. But I'm not too worried about the money situation. Because what we're going to buy, we're going to have to buy extra slots. But there's a lot of plants that you tend to buy that we're just not going to buy. Oh, we're endgame. Shame we didn't get more of these exploding types. I feel like we got really light on those. We usually get more. But that's it. Game over. Sorry, zombies. We get one of my favourite plants. I like this plant for two reasons. One, super cheap and destroys the zombies straight out, so good for bucket heads. In fact, I didn't even think about using those with bucket heads in the future. We'll need to count how many steps it takes. Yeah. Oh, don't plant that sunflower. Need to count how many steps it's going to take for a zombie to activate the potato mine, because we could use that in the future for taking out bucket heads. So I think it'll be like 3 or 4 blocks. Probably like Minecraft, these are probably meters, right? 3 or 4 meters for them to go off. Now we get to use the potato mine method to mine sun. So we've got this zombie taken care of. We've already got 125 sun. We've already got 150 sun. I feel like that's a good time just to plant something out there. Maybe something will come on there, but I think we've wasted enough time, because if we'd put a pea out there, he'd just be dead by now. So we've now gained all this other sun. I'm also going to wait. We can see this guy here that I'm going to get with another potato mine. But instead of hitting column 1, we're going to go column 2, just in case I feel I need to plant something there. Just like to be ready. So we've got 2 rows covered. We're good on those. We've got 50 sun, 1 zombie down. Oh, got a little achievement. Now I think the way this is programmed is all of these zombies are coming out in a set path, right? But what generates the next zombie is either time, or if this one is destroyed, then the next one automatically comes just straight out. I think that's the way it works. Now what do we have? I can just get this one ready, because I've got this bad potato mine here that I can just fire out here. Get rid of this guy. That's good. So yeah, I think if we play slowly at the beginning, that'll let us generate more sun early on as we play this kind of rubber banding kind of approach. I think that's the way they come out, is rubber banded. So if something dies, immediately the next zombie comes out. But if we kill them quickly, then we're not going to be able to generate enough sun. So, slow play at the beginning, getting those potato mines, and they cost practically nothing. They are, apart from 0 of course, there's a couple plants that cost nothing, that they cost as smallest amount of sun possible. And this is, I think, will be, there's a problem. Let me see, how many hits do they take? I do want to know if these guys are going to be a problem on their own. Now with other zombies, they are definitely going to be a problem. Let's get the information. Let's see if I can kill it. I'll sacrifice the lawnmower for the knowledge. Okay. That's a shame, but now we know one of these guys is not enough to take them out. We have to let them either spring, or we need to get another pea out there. That makes them more deadly than the conehead zombies. That's kind of scary. Once we get a second pea out there, easily take care of them. So, more information is always good. And this is level 16, and I'm not feeling like any threats at all. Even those pole vaulting zombies. I could have easily put a potato mine early and he would jump right over it and it would be no problem. I'm thinking for those pole vaulting zombies in the future, maybe coming up here on column 5, just so the potato mine isn't wasted on a standard zombie too early on, but would give us enough time to do some damage and then finish it off. But in a pinch, I think potato mine early on, flip them over, is going to be the way to go. So we're seeing another bit of the end game here. We're about to get another wave. Only managed to get double fortification on one line, which isn't great if I'm being honest. Not the best. Pole vaulting zombie. So let's maybe 5, maybe 4. Let's stick it on 4. And we'll see the... Oh, in fact we can get 2 of these guys. Or even I could just get this guy here. That's the handy thing. Now the cherry bombs I won't probably have too much in the future, but they are super handy. Hello! I think the potato mine's really cute too. Some of the plants are cute. Obviously, like the sunflowers are traditionally cute. Yeah, there we go. We've got our snow pea. Now, I was thinking about using this guy a lot, but I don't know if we can handle that. So, we'll have to wait until the next episode to see. See you guys next time.